Welcome to Lwandle Migrant Labour Museum. We're one of the museums that commemorates migrant labor system. The other one is in Joburg. We've won some numerous awards. One of them was the Best Museum of the Year, and we just won an award as well this year. It was a social collision. When we opened on the 1st of May, this was a route that we were taking. We start at the museum, we pass by the library, we go to Hostel 33, which is the only remaining hostel. We pass by the local business center. We're no longer going to Mr. Molo, no Milile and Arts and Craft because they are no longer functioning. The hall that we are in now, back then it was used to be for discos and for meetings. After 1999, we receive it as a museum. So the pictures that you see here, they're trying to show you the migrant laborers around Africa and South Africa where they were staying. In this picture, it was taken from Eastern Cape. It is a recruitment called Kwateba. You go there as you're a 16-year-old boy, you register yourself that you want to work in the Western Cape, and when you get the contract, you're either getting a seasonal contract or a yearly contract. A seasonal contract will come for a season for apple or for a grape. A yearly contract, you work for 11 months. On the 12th month, you're going home for 3 weeks. And back then, there were only trains, there were no taxis. So the train is taking 3 days to go there and then 3 days to come back again. That is there is taken from Durban. We're trying to show you the difference from the hostels in Lwandle and in Durban. This is Vusi. Vusi was one of our ex-curators. He's trying to show us there how when the migrant laborers was standing there and the police come, and then they will see there's a van coming, they will shout "Kubomvu," meaning it is red. So everybody that is not allowed to be in the hostel will hide themselves. Some women will disguise themselves as men. We asked this woman, why did you come to Lwandle? They said that the family is not growing because now you only see your husband only for 2 weeks. So you will never get pregnant. So they had to come and risk their lives and come to Lwandle. And now you see the space that's supposed to accommodate a single man now is accommodating a family. So whatever this is happening in this family is there. Whatever is happening there, this family is there because there's nothing we could have done. Because the hostel were only meant to be for the single men, not for families. If you're unfortunate like Mrs. Kalada here, you get caught, you will have to submit a dompas. If you don't have a dompas or your dompas is expired, you will be arrested and you will be charged 60 pounds and you must go to the court and you will be returning to the Eastern Cape and you will have a criminal record. So when the women came to Lwandle, they are the one that started businesses. Even now, they're still the one that dominates businesses. They're still the one that do businesses. And the men, they go to work and then they stay behind. They buy meat, they sell bread. They made the hostel so that they can make a living. They had to do shops around the hostel. They made the same single male hostel. They made it a shop so that they can have a living while the men, they go to work. In 1985, the men that were in the Western Cape, they started an association, a Western Cape Men Hostel Association. You must have an 85 cent to join. And they had their first meeting on the 11th of May, 1985. And they were fighting for nice accommodations in the hostels. And they were fighting for their families to come and visit them in the hostels. In 1990, the women that were in Lwandle, they started a school, Umnqophiso. Even now, every child that grew up in Lwandle, they first went to that school. After 1994, it became a legal school because we had our freedom. So after we voted, it became a legal school. And then after that, they moved from this building. They had a nice big building for the school, even now. In 1999, they started a hostel and home project. They broke the hostels into home. Now each family got its own door. And then 4 families are sharing a toilet. A bathroom. They put a sealer on so that they can have a shower and a hot water. The exhibition that you see on this side, Stories of Home, it's called Imbali Zekhaya. We interviewed everybody that came first in Lwandle. Everybody shared their stories. Some they said that it's nice to be in Lwandle. Some they feel like Lwandle is home. Some they feel like Eastern Cape is home because it got a big field. Some they say that Lwandle is nice because now you've got your own door and you can stay with your own family. Welcome to Hostel 33. We call it Hostel 33, but back then it was room 33 because in this block there were only 2 rooms. There was 33 and 34. We chose this hostel because it still had its bucket system attached on it. And when we receive a funding from National Lottery and National Heritage, we remove the paving that looks like that one, because we wanted Hostel 33 to be in the same way it was back then since 1960. We installed a burglar and an alarm system and a fire alarm for security reasons. When we opened on the 1st of May, this was a note that we received in front of room 33. It says, "We, the residents of room 33, decide to write this note, disagree with you about this room to be a museum. First, give us accommodation before you can get this room. Thank you." We had a meeting with the residents and the councillor. So the people that were staying in room 33, they received their RTB houses. And RTB house is a house that you get for free from the government. So everybody that was staying here, they moved to their new houses. In Hostel 33, we try to tell a story in each room as much as we can remember. So in this room, there were 2 men that were renting here. Unfortunately, none of them remembers how much it was, but they were renting up until this line. So back then, it's like when the police come, they will always open this door. And normally, even in your cupboard, you know that there's always dishes and underneath there's food. But back then, there was no food. There was a woman hiding. Women hiding as they were running from the police. This is one of our exhibitions, Raising the Curtain, because the migrant laborers, they created a curtain so that they can have privacy, because in the hostel there was no privacy. This is an example of an illegal kitchen. So when the police came, the migrant laborers, they take everything, they put it underneath or they hide it under their bed, because they were not allowed to cook in the hostel, they were not allowed to wash in the hostels. There are kitchens outside and the bathroom outside. As I said, the only thing that you're allowed to do in the hostel was to sleep. If you want to go and cook, you go to that building. That's with the B there. It's a Beteli Educare. There were their kitchens. And this building here with the big 3, they were their kitchen as well. If you want to wash yourself, you go to this building that's with the K there. They were their showers. And this building here, the SB, there were showers. They were going to wash themselves. If you want to go to the bathroom, they were using a bucket system toilet. It was taken twice a week by Stellenbosch division. So if you see someone sitting on number 1, you just pass by to number 2. There's nothing we could have done because there was no privacy in the hostel, even on the toilet. So when it was overpopulated, the people, they were just taking out the bucket and throw it outside because it was too much to be taken twice a week when there's a lot of people.